are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!
Too much in battle rap. Is there a line? Is there too much? Is there too much?
I spoke about this. To me, I think the dead and kids is off limits.
That's usually the same.
So, I think the dead and kids is off limits. I feel like that goes for it's wrong. Period. So, with that whole situation with that, what I was saying was I feel like both. If I didn't hear official when she did the dead, when talked about her dead, I feel like she's wrong then, right? I feel like it shouldn't be done. Period. Whoever did it is wrong. Another thing I feel is if you do it, cool. But don't not expect for a reaction to come back, whether it's a punch, whether it's somebody saying something back, whatever it is. Don't get hit and say, oh, you're wrong for hitting me. I just said that's the problem I have. Do it if you want to do it, but you can't get mad at the way I react. Because you don't know how that hit me. Mm-hmm. My mom's, that's the biggest thing you could lose in the world. I can't even see. Now, I can understand if you've married, your husband, your wife, that's big too, you lose somebody like that, right? I don't know if it compared to your mom's, though, but that's why I just feel like...
Nothing compares to your mother.
Say, I mean, because to you, because they made some good points when I was just doing the other shit, Rex and them. They made good points saying... I cannot know my mom's.
Okay, right.
Like, I cannot have a good relationship with my mom. Well, you can't do that because even though your mom's not having a good relationship, it's crazy. But I cannot know my mom's, and this could be the closest person to me, and if I lose this person, that's why it's just wrong, period. The dead and kids is off limits. I don't care if you say anything about anybody. You say, well, my mom, she living, I don't care. Mm. But just the dead and kids is off limits. I explained this, too. Because I had clips sent to me about people saying, yeah, but... You said, but with my daughter, when I said about my daughter.
Yeah.
And then they said I used to do that, and then I let, I think something like, I let Cassidy say something about my daughter, and I didn't do nothing. Some shit like that. So, in the whole, when my daughter was young, no. She not growing up seeing nobody sitting up for her, she ain't doing it. I stood on that. Niggas talk, but I'm really the person that stand on what I say. If I say I'm gonna do something to you, when I see you, I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna pretend I'm not doing none of that. So I stood on that. When my daughter got old enough, when she was 15, I think she was 15, and said to me, "Daddy, why you let them get under your skin? The only time they do this, they say something about me."
I remember you told me this too. Yeah.
And then from that day, I said, "Shit, but now she's old enough to say that to me." It's like, word, you're right. And I was over it. That's when she's 15. My daughter 19 now. Mm-hmm. When I battled Cassidy. My daughter was around 16, 17. No, like 16. Maybe?
That was null and void at that point. You just didn't matter.
Yeah. So, yeah. 15 maybe, 16. Yeah, around that time, right? So, at that point, it's like, I understood, like, yeah, if I do feel like I'm going to do something, I'm going to do something when I walk off the stage. But I didn't feel no way about it. What Cassie said wasn't nothing crazy to me. I see R. Kelly, I see your daughter on his next tape. It was a bar. It wasn't. My thing is when they now back in the day, I probably would have did something off of that.
That shit like that wasn't happening back in the day.
Right, so it was different. But as it went and they started doing it, my thing was just you can't call my daughter no bitch. She sucked it in my face. No, it ain't happening. But that shit wasn't nothing. So for the people that talk about these things, or people that talk about me, I've always been a person in battle rap that did something. I never was almost about to fight, never was almost about to throw a punch, I always did something. I always was the one to do it. It wasn't but with the whole Cassidy thing, that shit wasn't even on. That shit was not even like a long time ago maybe, but like as of right now, that shit was, I don't think if my daughter said nothing, I don't think I would react to that. That shit wasn't, it was just a ball. It was that
I don't think it was crazy enough, so. I think he was just saying it for shock value.
Right.
Just to get under your skin.
And you do that, then you... So
how do you feel about, like I'm saying, like I'm putting the word out there, like I think people should start putting this in the contract. Well, I look at it two ways. I'm thinking maybe the leagues should make that a stipulation in the contract, or the person should put that in the contract.
Yeah,
Right? Like,
because it goes in negotiation. Like,
I don't think that takes anything away from the battlers by saying, listen, I don't want my opponent saying anything about my mom's or my grandmother or my father that died, and I don't want them saying nothing about my kids. I don't think that takes anything away from the rapper.
Yo, listen, battle rap is about being lyrical, being the best at what you do, beating your opponent. It's not about being the most disrespectful. Unless if you also made a career out of that.
That's a fact.
But even with that, you can be disrespectful without talking about the dead or children.
Facts.
So, with me, like I said, I used to put that in my contract. I never used to really put it in a contract, but I used to talk about it before the battle. Yeah, listen, you can make the call. So Smack Beasley, what I told you, you make the call. You can tell them. I'm just telling you, if this is said, I'm going there. So it's on you. I'm telling you.
Right.
So they'll get both of us on the phone. And I used to be real cool. So that's the thing. I never was like, yo, bro, if you, no, I was going to say, yo, bro, look, just don't, do me a favor, just don't say nothing about this. Like, I want to do a good battle. I don't want to do none of that. And it's not even no tough shit. You know what I'm saying? And I was real respectful, and everybody I battled was like, nah, because I got you. And it was like that. It wasn't me being tough, like, nigga, you been in, nah. They just respected it, and that was it. You know, I came at them polite and said it.
Right.
But I think at least that should happen. You know what I'm saying? Or just don't. Y'all gonna get people are human beings. I don't listen to what a fucking bunch of battle rappers say that's on a computer you'll never see in your life. Them niggas don't care. They don't care about battle rappers. A battle rapper die today, they gonna move on to the next battle rapper. They don't care. They don't care about your life. They don't send you no money. So I never care about what people on a computer gotta say. Cause they gonna say, this battle rap, da-da-da-da. Then you come stand in front of me and say it. Or when I'm walking in a blind, you see me, the person that's writing that, come up to me and say it while I'm walking. I bet you won't do that. That's what kills me. They're going to go in and act tough now. But you're never going to see them. It's probably and I hate to say it, that a fat Caucasian kid in his attic just typing. You know what I'm saying? So
I agree with you, man. It's like, again, man, and this is a war of words, man. It's like you can't find. I think a lot of people are running out of shit to say. This battle rap has been around so long, and now there's 653 million battle rappers. It's like people can't get creative anymore, so they're doing dumb shit like that for shock value, you know, and hoping that's going to win a battle for them, too. So, not good at all.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.